So let's run next minor, next major, and multi-country tests in our repository. First of all, in order to run next minor and next major, we'll need a insider SaaS token. You get that from Collaborate, so go https aka.ms/collaborate, and in Collaborate you need to be a member of the engagement called Ready for Dynamics 365 Business Central. This one. If you're not a member of that engagement, you won't have the package. So click Package. And in the list of packages, you will find a package called Working with Business Central Insider Builds. Let's click that one and download. So we'll get the file downloaded, and let's have a look at the file. Open that in Notepad, and you'll see an insider SaaS token here. This is obviously not the right SaaS token, so you'll take that part of the SaaS token and copy that to the clipboard. Now we need to create a secret with that token in our repository. So we'll go to our repository here and click Settings, Secrets, Actions, New Repository Secret, say Insider SaaS token, and paste the value of your secret here. Add the secret. So with that, we've now created a insider SaaS token that we can use for running next major and next minor builds. After creating the insider SaaS token, we can now click Actions and find our next major pipeline and click Run Workflow with that one. And this one should kick off the next major and actually download the next major builds, and everything should we'll have a look at that a little later. Let's also test multi-country testing. So click Code and find your repository settings. They're here. What we want to do is actually only to run the additional country in the test current workflow. So we'll click the test current settings, which is, as we just heard about, the workflow specific repository settings for that one. So comma and additional countries colon, and this needs to be a JSON array. Let's say Germany and Denmark, and save that. We'll just commit the changes directly to the main branch. Click Actions again and click the test current workflow, and let's run that one again to see what happens with that. So let's wait for these two workflows to complete and see what actually happens there. And as we can see, both pipelines complete. One took 15 minutes, the next major, and the current one, which were supposed to test two additional countries, Germany and Denmark, took 32 minutes. Let's have a look at what actually happened here. So the pipelines or the workflows are much simpler. It's just an initialization and then a build. And the build process, if we have a look at that, here we'll dive into this. We'll create a container, compile the apps, install the apps, and so on and so forth. So we know now that our app is compatible to next major. Creating container, here we'll see that it uses the version this one and the platform this one. So we actually did manage to get a next major downloaded. Let's have a look at the test current workflow, which is supposed to test 2 additional countries, namely Germany and Denmark. Let's have a look at the pipeline here and how that looks. So as we can see, it generates a container, compiles the app, and compiles the test app, publishes the app running the tests, and then it creates another container. And if we have a look at this one, this is then Germany. And the last creating container here would be Denmark. So as you can see, and the creating container here will resolve dependencies, import test toolkit, publish the apps, and running the test. So it only compiles the apps in the main country, and then it creates a container for any additional country where it publishes the apps and runs the tests. So you'll know that your app will be able to be published and your tests are passing in every country that you specified in the additional countries. So there you are, both test next major and test current.